It should be good now, right? Yes or no? 1 1 1 1 1. We good? All right. Sorry, I had to reconnect this mic mini because I guess I haven't been using it for a while. So this is brother Cole, but from Connecticut. What are the ladies like in the community that you're in? Are they nice in the city or the country? What do you mean? Be a little more specific. Are you talking about women in Brazil in general? Or Rio, I mean? The building property, I bought a spot and plan to put it to rent. Real Earl, here in Rio or where? Saw you last night. Good to see you again. So I'm currently in Central about to do some crate digging. Really? All right, Cicero. All right. You going looking for some beats? Seen an old interview you did at the barber shop with Mike Epps. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Mike Epps used to cut his hair. Used to come to my shop. Known Mike for years. Do Brazilian women come up to you on the beach, or you put in all the work? They might flirt sometime if they sitting there. They smile. You know, you might ask them to come over, but sometimes they all come over and give you the number. You know, but a lot of times they might be with somebody. It depends. Like I'm not near anybody. Everybody is closer to the water today, but there are some shorties out here. But they don't usually be out here alone though. They be with a girlfriend or a boyfriend a lot of times. Cool breeze, what it do? Yeah, a friend from Chicago told me of a record store in Central. Gonna check it out. All right, that's cool. First time checking in since you left Thailand. You or me? Yeah, I haven't done a live in a minute. I was in Peru for a while. I didn't do no lives. I did one live at night though, but I took it down, made it private. Okay, I'll find it. Oh, for young kids. What's up, Germany? What's good? Do y'all hear the wind? Cause it's very windy. I was gonna try to spark up the live, but I couldn't even get it lit, man. It's so windy. Can y'all hear the wind? How is this? How is this holding up with the wind? Is it crazy or is it doable? I remember when I used to go live without a mic and a wind muff, man. It would be terrible. Lagos? I had never been to Lagos. I'm good. All right, cool. And y'all don't hear the wind? That's excellent because it's super windy right now. Super. But the sun is out. Where's my man Joshua, man? He ain't bring me a drink. Brazil or Thailand, if I only have one choice to live forever and ever was a good thing I don't have only one choice. It's a good thing I don't only have one choice. You know what I'm saying? I got both choices. Germany, I've only been to Germany once and I've only been to Frankfurt. And when I went, it was like it was still during COVID. Like we had to take a test. We had to take a test even to go up into the spots, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't really get it was a beautiful city, but I didn't get a chance to get a good feel of it because it was still during COVID. You know what I'm saying? So I can't give an honest opinion, you know. But shout out to my man Dell. He showed us around a little bit, hung out with us. It was me and Wilford. I mean, me and Travel Will. He don't want me to call him Wilford no more. Why I wear Lacoste? Because it's lightweight. They make a lot of lightweight synthetic fabrics, and it makes your suitcase lighter, and they don't have to be ironed. And when you wash them, when you hang dry them, they'll be dry in like an hour. Whereas if you carry cotton, cotton has to be ironed if you care. Cotton, when you sweat, it gets heavy. You know what I'm saying? And when you wash it, it takes longer to dry. I hang dry all my stuff. And if you dry cotton, it usually shrinks as well. So Lacoste makes the most dry fit t-shirts or synthetic fabrics. That's why I wear it a lot. I have a lot of polo. I mainly wear polo, but I'm never home. So when I'm home, I'll wear a lot of polo because it's cotton and it's winter wear and all that stuff. But when I'm traveling the world, my suitcase is always heavy to begin with. But if I have cotton and jeans, it's just terrible. So that's one of the main reasons why. Yeah, he want to be called Travel Wolf. Dry fit is the way to go, especially in Rio. Yeah, Jason. Property is doing good. I just ordered I had a queen bed and a full size bed, and I just said, you know what, I'm gonna just get another queen bed so couples don't have to say, well, we want the room with the queen size bed. I just because one room is a little bit smaller than the other one, but changing from full to queen size didn't really make too much of a difference. So, but everything is pretty good. Got a little like water leak that I'm working on fixing, but besides that, it's good. They don't know about that Brazilian. Steve, thanks, Steve. You sent me 25 for a drink. Appreciate you, Steve. They don't know about that Brazilian heat and humidity. You'll sweat even in the shade. You need breathable clothes. Yeah, for sure. Do you go to Lapa by yourself? When I go to Pedro do Sal, it's the samba party every Monday. It's in a part of Lapa. I've been there by myself. I took my boy there. He didn't like it. He don't like the crowds. Um, you can go, but nothing's gonna happen to you. But you got to be careful, because they've been doing a little, call it Good Night Cinderella here. Not lately, but it has happened in the last year or so where people put their slips up in their drink. And when you in Lapa, especially if you're in Pedro Tusal, it ain't nothing but vendors selling drinks, drinks, drinks everywhere. But honestly, you'll be all right. Anthony, what are the expenses in and are you renting, buying? I have an Airbnb, so it rents pretty decently. What's up, Jules? Behind the Lens TV, 139. When you gonna put out that big L doc, man? And what you thinking about what Mason Cameron said about Big L, man? Any Brazilian pinky? I'm looking for one. I actually match with a redhead on Bumble, but they be matching with you on Bumble, but they don't really be like, they don't keep up the conversation. I was definitely trying to get me a redhead here. That could be my new trademark. Like some people be having black cars or white cars, their whole fleet of cars be a certain color. Try to give me a redhead here in in Brazil would be awesome. It would be awesome. Damn, I should have texted a girl to come meet me at the beach before I went live. I messed up. I should have texted her. Yeah, they got some. Man. You a demon? Nah. No, it wasn't already my trademark, but it's for some reason it seems like lighter women has like been more attracted to me lately. Like they've been putting in a lot of work. And Zoe, man, I'm not going to I go with if you like me and I like you, you show me interest, I'm not gonna make my life hard. It's Jay Clyde. What up, Jay Cleasy? I was going to get a drink, but my man, he ain't come back over here and asked me if what I wanted to drink. He just brought me a umbrella and a chair and a table. He never came back. Just go to the sugar website, buy you a redhead, Skylar style. Then watching clips of Flex Alexander on how he became homeless. Flex Alexander's homeless? I used to cut his hair too. Damn. You're right. It's very windy today. Heard it from the Airbnb. Yeah, and let me. Yeah, it's very windy. But the sun was out, so the sun is out really nicely. But the wind actually makes it nice and cool, so it balances it out. You gotta like when girls come to the water fountain to. Damn, I should have brought my gimbal because y'all can't see what I can see. Oh, he seems to be doing well now. They do like the contrast. Yeah, they do. They do. I haven't gotten in the water in a long time. Sometimes I did, but I haven't in a long time. I haven't. Because you kind of like wade in the water. You're not really going to swim because the water's pretty choppy. Not today, but the water here is. One thing about the water in Rio, the water in Rio is very cold and it's choppy. Copacabana. So you kind of got to get used to that. It's cold and it's choppy. So that's not going to be my favorite. We got some shorties out here. Yeah, this would have been nice if I'd have bought my gimbal. I shouldn't have been lazy. I should have bought my gimbal. But I just ain't feel like carrying something extra. I've gone to Rio 800 times and never got in the water. Jay Clyde, you funny for that one. Never, never, ever, never. Yeah, see, I got a message right here from Renata. Sent me a new message on Bumble. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can get them. Come to the beach. No, I ain't gonna do it right now. But yeah, the women get in the water when they tan and they get their bodies, I think, get so hot. They go in the water to cool off, and then they go in the showers over there to like wash off the salt. Yeah, I think the last thing folks are worried about is getting in the water in Rio. He didn't give me no drink. Ah, okay. Nah, I don't want that. Okay. I don't know what I want. Tell Joshua to come. Hey, don't be doing no moves on my camera, man. Pause. This ain't no bunch of girls. Wow for that, right? But that dude is a little jujitsu dude, though. That dude is dangerous. I seen some of his fights. He's dangerous. Yeah, that was not a good look for him. Big, beautiful girls out here, boy. Even the thick ones are sexy. Something sexy about them. One drink, you okay? Okay, man. Don't do that no more. The guys here said. Oh, okay, sorry. Sorry, man. So what y'all think about the whole Diddy and 50 Cent? I mean, man, the beef in the black community is crazy. It is crazy. Yeah, I'm going to visit some other cities, but not this trip. This trip, I just came to take care of a little business, and my man, it was his first time, and he was like, yo, you said you was going to show me around. So I was like, all right, cool. So I got to take care of some things. That's right. We don't ride with that guy. 50 just being petty, that's all. But he don't like Diddy. Wow. I missed that. Super thick. I need a super thick. Super thick. You from Harlem, so Diddy is king. Drop the link, Zoe. You in Brazil. I got a Colombian from here on out. I, I got Colombia from here on out. Gangster lifestyle. What you gonna do? You gonna be in Colombia? Diddy's actually from Mount Vernon. He's not from Harlem. He's from Mount Vernon. He wanna be from Harlem. Yeah, I think it did have something to do with his baby moms though. But they say Diddy was messing with Puffy's baby mom Misa back in the days too. So Porto Alegre, nice, nice. So you gonna explore new countries anytime soon, or you gonna keep rotating Brazil, Colombia, Peru, Thailand? Well, Colombia I haven't been to in like a year. I lost the stream. Damn, man. The stream. Y'all said Colombia, and then Tony from Playa Hollywood called me like 8 times. Word. That's just how the power is right now. Jehovah. So, did you have any problems with your e-visa? I've been having problems uploading the photo. Well, I have a visa here, so I didn't need the tourist visa. I'm in Colombia now. Tony right behind me. Yeah, well, tell Tony not to call me right now while I'm on the live because he's messing up the live. November 29th to December 21st. Gans, how is it out there? Tell Tony I'll be back in August. I was just in Peru like a week, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I was in Peru. What's that, the strawberry one? My man. Yeah, I was in Peru 2 weeks ago. I got one more Peru video to put out. You want to get the digital nomad visa? Yeah, that's a good move. Alton says, have someone take the picture for, oh yeah, for your visa. Yeah, go to the post office maybe and get a regular picture from the post office maybe. Or go somewhere where they could take the picture. You should be able to stand up against a white wall and take a picture. They got apps. Yeah, tell Tony I love him. Tell Tony I'll see him soon. Well, August is not soon, but no later than August. I'll be back. I got to visit a few people. I want to go to the Petronio Alvarez in Cali. I've always wanted to do that, so I'm going to do that next year. Go to CVS or Walgreens and take a picture and have them give you a digital copy. That's a good idea, EJ. We got a super chat here. John Patterson. Thank you for the donation, super chat. Thank you, John. What was good? Was good meeting you in Thailand. I hope to catch up to you in Brazil. Appreciate you, man. I'll be here for about a week more. I miss somebody. Now 50 and Marlon. I know, man. Black people need to just chill out. I think the main thing with the what they call it, what did they call it? Well, anyway, Marlon Wayne should have just said no comment. Just because somebody asks you your opinion, sometimes they setting you up. He should have said no comment. That's between them two. And now he's in a back and forth. So August, I think, is like wintertime here. The beaches are not filled. It's raining a lot. I know it's not winter, but it's very slow season for Copacabana and Rio de Janeiro. Alphonse Wright, $20. Thank you for the donation. Oh, y'all feeling generous today. I appreciate it. I'm in Brazil. I can't get cash out. I can only use a debit card. How can I get cash in Brazil, bro? Go to the ATM of any bank and pull out Real. If that's what you're saying, you should be able to go to any bank. I go to the banks and pull out money. I pull out enough money for like a week. I think you could pull out like 1,200 real from the bank or 1,250 from Bradesco. It's like $333. That's what I would. That's what I would do. The problem with celebrities is that to stay relevant, they feel they need to engage in foolery. But that's anybody. Like everybody gets set up with that same thing when giving their opinion or even giving their opinion when nobody asks. I guess folks from New York feel they have to talk about the Diddy situation. We didn't need Mons. I think he talked about it too because he went to school with Diddy, and I guess maybe he feels like some type of connection, because he knows him personally. But he should have known, like, man, that's between them two. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even. It's been a long time we seen late night thirst. When is the next one? I don't really do the late night thirst no more, man. You was at the Diddy's party too. Those e-bikes is popular there. That's a good option to ride around, not using a taxi. Yeah, but where you gonna park it? And you gotta worry about somebody stealing it. Mm-mm. So when are you going to hit up new spots like Morocco, Cape Verde, and Senegal? I don't know, man. I'm getting tired of going to new spots. Honestly, I am. So maybe I'll do one or two new spots next year. But I'm getting tired, man. I'm getting tired. So I'm gonna be more chilling in my favorite places. 2 months, 3 months, stuff like that. I'm tired of the exploring. I'm tired. Flamingos, of course, my favorite team. Yeah, I've been traveling for like 6 years, man. I'm tired. And do you go to the game? Yes, I've been to Flamingo game twice, but it's a lot. Depending on what stadium they're playing in. Like you go down there and you got an area. It ain't no seats. If you don't get there early, it's hard to get there because of the crowds and traffic. It's hard to get out of there. And you might end up standing up the whole game because they don't really give you the seats. You just get the area. And these the football games are. I'm not a big football fan at all, but you go for the excitement. You get the energy from the people watching the game, the excitement. But that's about I'm not big on that. I don't watch sports. I don't watch football games unless it's a special game. I watch basketball games. That's about it. The Watcher, yo Zoe, man, I'ma need a barber when I get out there, man. Can you recommend anybody? Yeah, yeah. There's a barber shop across the street from Casablanca, but it's on the corner. So Casablanca, across the street and on that corner, there's a really nice barbershop. I see them do really good work right in Copacabana. I don't know how you go back and forth to those those long rides. It's only one way to get there, man. You gotta go through it. When they deny your visa for photo, they also will send a link to help edit photo. I sat on the ground in front of my white car. It worked. Okay, so there's some suggestions. Maracana is wild. That's another football team. I was actually when I was in Lima. There was a football game between two. It was the Flamingos and another Brazilian football team playing in Peru, and there was so many Flamingo jerseys going around. It was crazy. So I know you color your beard. You use the same stuff for your hair. I don't color my hair. I do have gray hair and some grays, but I don't have a lot of gray on my head. Pause. So I wouldn't dye my hair. You know, when my hair goes white, then I might let the beard go white. We could just be all, you know, the international wisdom zoe. They denied my first photo. I got it done in a professional shop. You got to pay attention to the size they want because it's a strange size, and tell the photographer to size you. If you know Photoshop, you could fix it, but if you don't have that little skill set, then yeah. Maracana is one of the stadium. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. Um, Maracana is the closest stadium. I went to the close stadium and the far stadium that was kind of like in the hood one time. I did both of them once. But actually, the one that was further away, we actually got to sit in our seats. But the closer one, man, we couldn't even get in those seats, man. You watch it on your Fire Stick? Me too. I could watch almost anything. I could watch shows in almost any country. I'll be out here looking like Cornell West. Yo, man, you got to get old, man. There ain't no way around it. If you want to stay alive, you got to get old. So it goes hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? I'll be at Mav to watch the Flamingos versus Bosco match, but we'll be leaving early due to my flight. Okay, so have a safe flight, brother. My boy back in the day randomly married a girl from Ethiopia that moved to the States, but her father tried to force him to be a Muslim, so they divorced. She was fine. Got to go to, but most Ethiopians are Christians, honestly. So that was weird. He just got the wrong Ethiopian because most of them are devout Christians. So that's crazy. What are you drinking? It looks, yeah, this is a strawberry caipirinha. It's got some lemon and strawberry mashed up with the cachaça. This is my second caipirinha since I've been here. So I ain't been going crazy with the sugar and the caipirinhas. So I'm trying to, stay good. Would you live in Thailand? Because I've been there and it's a wonderful country. And people, the women, are beautiful. Better than Colombian and DR combined. As far as them being sweeter people, nicer people, although they got their bull BS too, I would agree with you 100%. The safety makes it attractive, and they do have attractive women, for sure. But one thing that I can't say that now you could find. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it here. This is grown man talk. What up, Zoe? How travel Wilf trying to call me while I'm live? I think now it's like 1:30 at night. It's a two-bedroom, but not. It goes up in the high season. What up? Okay. And that was from HD's finest content of Brozo. Peace unto you and all in the room. Suggestions: should the young lady come to New York City for the holidays, night dinner, boat around the city? You talking about Cammy? What y'all think? Should she come? Should I bring her to New York? I mean, first of all, she's been to America before. She has a visa. She travels. She's well traveled. So, it's not like somebody say, "Oh, you can't bring them back." It's like she's coming to visit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not moving her to America. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Medellin versus Rio. That's a hard one. Go to both. Zoe has a girlfriend. He can't do late night Thursday no more. No, I don't have a girlfriend. Are you considering getting a place in Peru? Yes, I'm considering. Talk to me. Say your piece. So, did you ever get your driver's license in Thailand? Yes. I'm going to try to get my motorcycle license when I'm home so I can go back and transfer that. It's better if you already have those licenses, then you take a little small test to get one in those countries. And it's great for ID. You'll need it to open up your bank account there and stuff like that. So if you could give a young brother advice, at what age should he settle and start a family? Well, if you read Francis Cress Welson's ISIS Pages, so I'm saying these things so y'all should read these books. If you know Dr. Neely Fuller, they say a man should be 35 and a woman should be 30 when they get married and have a child. Maybe you could get married before that, but that's when you should start your family. So yeah, and I agree with them. I didn't listen because I didn't read the book before I started this, but I wish I had. And someone advised me to read the book, and I didn't, and that was my fault. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, 35 for men, 30 for women. New York during Christmas time will make people fall in love. It's too magical. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not big into celebrating Christmas anymore, man. I did that for my kids. Thailand just changed its policy. Only two border runs, so you're gonna have to get your money up if you want to stay long term. No more unlimited visa run. Yeah, yeah. But I got my retirement visa there, so I'm straight. Content of, however, the trip is with you is different. You will move different. The vibe is different. Better and chill experience. Yeah, yeah. Don't get married in this crazy world. I've been married already, so it's not really something that would be high on my priority list. I would never say never, but I'm not looking to get married. But you never know. Zone, when was the last time you were in the Philippines? Like 2022 or 2023. I think my first time back to Thailand was 2022, and I think I went to the Philippines then. I think it was 2022. Yeah, I'm almost. I think. Look at my video. I made some videos. Put Internationalzoe Philippines 2022 or 2023. Go to Thailand first, and you would never want to get married. Most folks I know that married too young are now divorced. Yeah, you don't know yourself enough. Sometime, if you're lucky enough to find your soulmate or whatever, then you might be good. 50K enough to travel around Asia and South America for a year? I think yes, yes. Especially if you do it right. Especially if you map it out correctly. You do your research, you stay in affordable places. I think that's more than enough. Yeah. It depends on your chica budget though. If you ain't worrying about that, you be good. Yeah, I'm getting my retirement visa in Thailand too. Does your agency do your 90-day reporting? Yes. Respect to the brother, man. Who's that? Roxbury baby? Oh, Rocky baby? Zoe, salute my brother. Theodore, what's good? HD, he's laughing out loud. Can you name 3 new countries you would like to explore? I would like to go to Ethiopia. I would like to go to Morocco. And I would like to go to Australia. Those are 3 places that I was gonna go. I still might go to Ethiopia real quick for like a week, top of next year. It's a strong possibility. I'm gonna be home for New Year's. This is the first New Year's I'll be home in 5 years. It's the first New Year's I'll be home in 5 years. Yep. I'm still not. I'm still not convinced of going all the way to Cape Verde. I would rather go to another country on the in Africa on the continent, maybe Ghana or somewhere else. Cape Verde is not. I'm not with all this. Oh, Cape Verde got beautiful women and all. I I know Czech is there right now, but the few people I spoke to, Dennis, John Pierre, I spoke to Jay Focus. Like they, none of them like had like all this great fanfare about Cape Verde, and everybody keeps shooting Cape Verde at me. I get to Cape Verde a lot. You know what I mean? Go to Cape Verde, go to Cape Verde, but I don't know. It's not high on my list. What? Your home away from home? Rio? Yeah. I've been to Cape Verde. It's boring as f. See? See? I don't get why folks are so obsessed with Cape Verde. They think they are Amber Roses there. They think they're Amber Roses there. So I'm in the building, Cuzzo, just checking in. Where you at? What's up, Cuzzo? I'm in Rio. Ms. Raw, what's good? So what does your sneaker rotation look like when you're gone? Like a month. On the sneaker game, I wear a lot of Adidas because Adidas has a lot of like little flavors and sales, and they lightweight. You know, those little BS Adidas are lightweight. The joggers are lightweight. I got a lot of Adidas jerseys, so it's Adidas most of the time, and it's all about like I color coordinate. I'm gonna have greens. So I got some green. I'm gonna have a blue. I'll have black. Like right now, I got some brown and orange Adidas. You know, there's a little basic stripe. What they call them, the gazelle ones or whatever. They I got some orange shirts in my bag, even though I ain't wearing them yet. But I keep it simple on the sneakers, man. I don't want it's no high tops. We ain't doing no high tops or nothing like that. My countries are Japan, Portugal, and New Zealand. I've been to Japan and Portugal, not New Zealand. Son, I'm going out there for my 50th birthday. Talk to me. What airport land in? Where you going? Splitville. Where you going on your 50th? Thailand? I didn't see where you were saying you was going. Justin Singleton. Anybody worth anything has moved out of Cape Verde. There is nothing there. See, I'm like, and I trust some of my people that be commenting. You know what I'm saying? Break down what life after 50 be like. It all depends on where you are. It depends if you're married still, if you're divorced still, if you have adult kids. You feel me? If you single ready to mingle and your paper's decent, it's good, brother. It's real good because you in a nice mature space. You know what I'm saying? You confident. You can get women from 20 to 50, even though you should cut it off about 35. If you're taking care of yourself decently, wow, they're gonna find you attractive. Your game is trump tight. You know how to talk to a woman. You know how to be suave. Like it's a walk in the park. For you see the play out here doing it. You see what I do. Shout out to Sin City. Shout out to the Flyboy Way. Was good, my brothers. Young SC. You don't see Lord of Skylar. I don't think Lord. I think is I think he's last time I saw. I think he's going to head in Africa. So where are you going to be during the New Year? I'm gonna be in New York. So I caught Creed Summer. Oh word, shit, y'all doing it, man. Yo, is it me or have colognes going up crazy, son? I was in the airport thinking I was gonna get me a deal, but woo, shit was like 250. I'm gonna have to get the bootleg. I'm gonna have to get the. There's a guy on YouTube, and he's on like Instagram. He makes the videos about the expensive colognes and the other colognes that are the same, but they are lower, way lower price. So it was like 5 colognes. He said, instead of getting this for 500, you could get this for 200. Instead of getting, so I'm gonna try those ones that he recommended. Dupes, that's his name. Go enjoy New York before it turns into shit. See, but me, you know why I could? Well, I'm in the country, so I don't have to deal with the city vibe unless I want to, which is good. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have to deal with the city vibe. They got bootleg on Hollywood Beach jerseys. Yeah, I don't buy bootleg jerseys or bootleg clothes, stuff like that. But I might try some bootleg cologne. I'm sorry. OG Scuba Steve, 30 to 500 for the fragrance is crazy. Yeah, man. They definitely got, and the dude seems like he's one of them connoisseurs of fragrances. So I trust that what they're saying is right. You know what I'm saying? I did try one fake joint before, and the reviews were still good. Uh, you watched the Diddy doc? Yeah, we talked about that already. 8 Steve Finest. I was in Thailand for the first time. It was lit. I just got back in November. I'm hooked like a crackhead. Going back in June for my B-Day. Man, enjoy, man. I know it is fun. And there's a lot of women around. They might not be Colombian and all that, but there's a lot of women. So if you in Dubai, if you get a chance, try to get a layover in Dubai so you can get the best colognes for the low. Okay, Larry Fly, thanks for the info. I still have my Muslim oils content. Yeah, I feel you on that. They have a drove of Cubans coming to Houston, Texas, wearing a bunch of fake, got like Nikes with the backward check. If they coming from Cuba, man, you can't be knocking them. You know that's a poor country. You know, well, America made it poor. It could be rich. I can't do low budget smells good. They never last. Well, I'm gonna give it a shot because I'm almost down on all my expensive colognes. You know, I got one expensive cologne in each suitcase. You know, I keep like 5 suitcases, right? All them joints is gone. I'm like this on my joint right now. You know how you be like, got to turn it upside down. Fun fact: you cannot patent the smell. See, that's what. Thank you for making that. You won. You can't patent the smell of a fragrance itself. However, you can patent the formula or composition of matter that creates a scent. In short, you are paying for the brand name. Thank you for using your brain and sharing that information because it's true. My niece is a chemist. I know they have a bunch of African shops in New York that sell the bootleg scented oils. They're not bootleg. They're the oils made to that scent, and then they have their own scents as well. But oils usually last longer. Goes inside the skin. So I have enjoyed watching your videos over the years. To hear you are tired of these trips is tripping me out. Dream life type of style, but only you would know. That's for sure, Cedric. You just get tired, man. Get you some old school cool water. They not ready. Oh, it was too messy. I understand that too. But if you rub it in, you can't use a lot. You gotta, and if you hit behind the ear, you feel me? You hit on the bed, boom, boom, boom. You know, it's not messy. You can't put oil on your clothes. Exactly. But if you put it in the right places, it won't be a problem. But I do remember when the Muslims would take the oil and like take a bath with it, they be rubbing their hands and yeah, it could get wild. Oil could get wild. Best time to use oil is in the massages in Thailand. Oil for a personal massage. Gotta have some oil. Gotta have some coconut oil or some grapeseed oil. You never know when the shorty want to rub you down. You never know. Uh, Oils could leak though. That's the problem. They leak all over your clothes. I had some oils in my bag, and the oil got all over my leather shoes, man. Me too. Thailand is fire. They go from Songkran in April. Yeah, I'm not gonna be there in April. What part of Rio is better than Cartagena? Are you saying? It's just the beaches are so much better. The amount of people, the amount of beauty you're gonna see. It's just a whole nother experience. Like this is really what beach life is. Oils are great. Egyptian must last all day long. Oils can get messy. Just ask Diddy. Then Jack. Yeah, you funny, right? You funny for that one. I'm gonna give you the laugh for that one. You funny for that one. Glistening all over your body. Yeah, he had sheets all over the place, right? Oils are not messy as long as you don't use too much. What playa? I'm on Copacabana. Copacabana Beach. You know, and it's windy. Let me let y'all see. Let me let y'all see who's out here. Does it get lonely in the road like that? Holidays coming up. I ain't gonna be on the road for the holiday. It's kind of light today. I guess because of the wind. But if you can see, it's some beautiful people out here. It's definitely some beautiful people out here. Don't forget to like. I would miss family. You think so? You can always make a new family. We out here making new races, man. We making Malaysians. We making how they say karaoke, niggerokies. We making African American Colombians. Not Afro Colombian. We making Afro American Colombians. We making niggerokies. You know, it's definitely cold in Detroit. I know that. It was freezing when I left New York. Oh my God. The last two times I left, it was freezing. I haven't been home for a winter in a long time, man. So I'm not doing well. My oil bill gonna be crazy. My oil bill gonna be crazy. Best cities in Brazil for single black men from the States besides Rio de Janeiro. Sao Paulo might be dope for you. Some people say Salvador. I liked Fortaleza. Brasilia, I heard, but them chicks in Brasilia be on you. You like that, huh, Jay Clyde? Making new races. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? My friends and I trying to start a four-man podcast. Is that a good idea, or should I just start it on my own and bring them in later? Maybe have two podcasts. Four could be a lot of people to share mics and share ideas, and then if you have a guest, I would say two is an ideal number. Be out there for Christmas and New Year's. Where's the yacht party at? Dow, I think Mental Wishing having a yacht party around Christmas time out here. You know, shout out to Mental Wishing. Thanks, man. Be safe out there, brother. AJ, all good. Yeah, it's cold in New York. I know, man. It was super cold, man. I was not feeling that, man. I'm not. I get aggravated when it's cold, man. I really do. But I might have somebody there to keep me warm this wintertime. You know what I'm saying? This holiday season. Did Black Thought from the Roots really say I can't stand Passport Bros? I have no idea. You know what I mean? I found a great breakfast brunch spot in Gethsemane. Okay, that's cool. Black Thought don't know what a Passport Bro is, man. You having a hard time? Bro, you were right. I grew my beard out and I've been getting way more women. Send that cash app, player. Send your donation for the information. I told y'all. Beards is in right now. Make you look more manly. Yeah, he said that? Oh, well. Shout out to Black Thought. He's a great MC. But I don't think he really understands what's going on out here. Not that I consider myself a passport bro, but I understand what's going on out here. Yes, travels. When is the next time you're going to Medellin or Colombia? Probably in August. Definitely by August, I want to go to the Petronio Alvarez Afro-Colombian Festival in Cali. But while I'm in Cali, I might as well shoot over to Hollywood Beach and say what's up to my people. And I might as well shoot over to Medellin. You feel me? I got to see my boy. He bought a property, you know, somewhere out there. So I'm going to go check him out. Got to give him a housewarming gift or something like that, you know. So I'm going to be out that way next year for sure. But I'm probably just going to wait, man. You know, I'm not big on the Colombia anymore, man. I'm not a passport boy, but I use my passport. I know that's right. Tell him you're a global gallivanter. Tell him he might not like passport boys, but how you feel about global gallivanters? He gonna say what? What's that? Say what? Yeah. Nah, I don't really miss that. I mean, it's fun to see them, but you know, there's beautiful women everywhere. And you know all the ones on Hollywood Beach, it's all working girls. So it is what it is, but it is good to see. Uh, Chad Brown, what up, Chant? How long is a flight from Lima to Rio, and is it expensive? I don't think so. But so for some reason, Lima flights in and out of Peru has been expensive. But I've flown from Lima to Peru for here, but it's not as short as you would think it is, though. I think it was like 5 hours or something like that. In my mind, I thought that's probably like a 2 hour flight. Like if you fly from Rio to what you call them what's the South American country right there? There are some flights that are like close and easy, like Ecuador. But for that Lima flight is not as short as I thought it would be. I did fly there to here. Does it have a beach like Hollywood Beach? Meaning, does it have a beach with mangoes on it? There's an area on the beach that got mangoes, but not in the numbers that Hollywood Beach, because the beach is really occupied by normal, Brazilians, Cariocas. I live out here in Vietnam, Da Nang. It's hot right now. You coming out, Zoe? When's the next hot season? Because I went there too late last year. It was the year before last year, and it was cold as shit. Like January? Was it January? It was cold as shit. I do like Da Nang. It is. I've been to Da Nang twice and only Ho Chi Minh once. So I do recommend Da Nang. Larry Fly. Colombia is turning away more single men tourists. Just a word of precaution. Yeah. So my man works in the government and all that stuff, so I got to make sure I got to make sure he does something that they won't be able to kick me out. Not that I think that would happen to me, but just in case. I would say to you guys, and it's the serious guys. Now I ain't gonna tell y'all. Y'all got to pay consultation for that. Now I'm sorry I can't be giving out all the information. The use of information is power. Okay, 100,000. What's that? Colombian peso. What's that? D? Who sent that? Vision subscribe. Thank you for the super chat. What kind of money is that? Where you sent that from? Cape Verde? Yes, travel. What's your 2026 travel goal? I don't really have a goal for 2026. 2026 is to chill out, mind my business, hang out in a few places I like, and maybe visit one or two new countries. That's it. Oh, July, or June, July, August. Okay. I thought it gets warm in like March, April. But all right, I'm gonna take your advice. Yeah, Vietnam gets cold. It was mad cold one time in like January. I thought I was escaping Pattaya for a little bit. It was still nice, but I had to buy a jacket. I had to buy a jacket. Straight up and down, I had to buy a jacket. It was that cold. I had to buy a jacket. The good thing is they got the bootleg North Face stores, so the jacket was like $17 for one of them bootleg North Face joints. You gotta love it. Literally, like one of them ski jackets, North Face. It was like $17, dogs. After August is rainy season. Okay. What country would the barber world meet up be? It's gonna have to be Colombia. It's gonna have to be Colombia. Southern Vietnam is warm all year round. Larry Fly. So where in Vietnam would you go? What city? I gotta be, but the dang is dope. Seafood, beach, so the dang is dope. Don't get butted with a bunch of stay hard pills. I don't use those pills. I don't use pills. I might use a little honey dew, a little honey dip, a little honey. I might use a little honey, but I don't use no pills. You don't know what's in the pill. I mean, you don't know what's in the honey either, but it'll be easier to pour that out in the doctor's office and be like, tell me what's in this shit. It's similar things inside it, they say, though. Start off in Ho Chi Minh, did Da Nang, yeah. Ho Chi Minh is dope if you're a explorer. You can go to the tunnel, the Chitu tunnels. You can go to the War Museum. You can go to the library, the legendary library they got there. You can go to Ho Chi Minh got the tours, and they got some hellified dope rooftop bars. Yeah, watermelon for sure. Pomegranate, watermelon, all that. Especially when I'm in Thailand, I could get all that. All day. I need to be like you, Bob World. Flight life. In what way though? You know what I'm saying? I put in a lot of work to do what I do, man. I made a lot of sacrifices. I treated people good. I've been pretty fair in my life, so I think that's where the blessings come in. I'll be in Rio in 3 weeks, Big Zo. I'm gonna lock in with you. I ain't gonna be here, but for sure, man, I won't be here. Natural is the way to go, for sure. But sometimes you need that extra, you know, them first times you gotta be impressive. Somebody say Colombia, yeah, Jay Clyde. I'll be back, but I can't do Colombia like that no more, man. Colombia. This is what happened to Colombia. I just explained it to somebody earlier. See Brazil? Brazil had a long, steady, slow burn. Brazil been the spot for like 20 years. It's been a low, slow, hot, steady burn. But Colombia was a fast blue flame. Colombia got burnt out in like 5 years. That's what happened to Colombia. Honey packs. So send me some of them girls from the Thermas and 4x4. I got mucho dinero for them right now. But yeah, I'll hook you up, man. I'll hook you up. Greetings, Star. Wishing you and yours a wonderful, safe holiday. Thank you, brother. Thank you, pal. Just left Cartagena. Ain't no problems. All right, Splitville. You had a great time. What about the prices, though? What country would I never return to? Is there a country that I felt like I would never come back to? I don't think I've been to a country that bothered me in any way that I felt like I would never come back to. But then again, I usually go to countries that I have some interest in. So I haven't had bad experiences. Some better than others, but I couldn't say that. Jake Jones just came back from CTG, and I don't know. This was my best trip yet. Word, damn, why though? Why D? That's a why. Chili was like, happy 2026 and beyond, big brother. So, Edward, what's up? Pete Zoe. Black Ham TV, my guy. I ain't seen you in a minute. Maybe Britain. Social media played a part in Colombia's downfall. Yeah, for sure, Larry Fly. It did, of course. And the women played a part too, man. If they wasn't so goddamn fine, men lost their mind coming from all over the world to get a taste of Colombia. It's the women's fault, man. It's the women's fault. Blame the women. My Brazil cigar been bumping for damn near 20 years. You know what I'm saying? You know that, right, J. Clyde? But Colombia been a fast burn. Scope has played a part. I'm in that. I'm setting up hair unit both. Oh, I'm gonna give y'all some. I don't know if y'all know this, right? My shit getting light, right? I think I'm gonna make a channel about. I think I'm gonna make a channel where I just talk about shit that don't work. Let me cook for a minute. Global paper. What's up, my good Zoe? If Club Help never closed, Colombia would have never got popping. Real Brazil has been popping since the 50s, 60s, and the early 2000s. Nothing compared to Brazil. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. But they saved themselves by closing Club Help. Because the difference is that type of activity is not really in the streets in Brazil. There is no Parque Yetis, there's no clock tower, there's no Pedro Clasante in Rio, meaning that most of that activity is kept indoors in thermas and clinicas and stuff like that. You got little mabs or whatever, but that's nothing. It's not in the streets, and that's what makes the people mad because it's in the streets and the locals could see it. It's a couple of girls on 147 here on the beach. That's it. You know what I'm saying? There's only Dose Vita in Copacabana. Everything else is a therma, and it's not created just for foreigners. It's like for locals. So that saved it. That saved the place and they knew that when them Olympics came, they was like, you ain't putting us out there like that. Playa Hollywood let out was giving Sasua vibes, bro. Delirium and the club packed with chicas. The center was there if you need it. And hardly any passport bros. Trip was 9 out of 10. Okay. Okay. You gave me some details. D. Hester, thank you. Going to Phuket next month. Do you prefer it over Bangkok and Pattaya? No. It's a must do. You want to go to James Bond Island. You want to go Fifi Island. You want to go to the Big Buddha, the big white Buddha over there. You want to do that. The beach is so-so. Their walking street, Bangla Road is so-so. It's all right. You got to pay to get in the clubs. It's a little expensive. The bougier girls go there, or the girls who think they fly enough to be there and get more money. So it's cool. You got to go once or twice, but do the barge trip, the barge party. It's definitely worth going to, but it's not. Phuket is cool, but it ain't all that. You couldn't live there. Now I was gonna say something, but I lost my train of thought. So I agree with you. If help was still open, Brazil would be a hole. Yeah, like it saved it by closing that club. Even though people come to Brazil for the beautiful women, they don't necessarily come to Brazil because there's so many working girls. No, that's not why they come to Brazil. Or Rio, let's say Rio. Rio is known for the carnival. It's known for the Christ the Redeemer. It's known for Copacabana Beach, Ipanema Beach, and stuff like that. And beautiful women, whether they're on any part of the beach, it's women in bikinis and the beautiful people. That's what it's more known for. We was talking about making a YouTube. Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me, Ben Jack. I'm gonna make a YouTube channel or like something. Tripping with Jay, tripping with Jay, tapping in. What's up, tripping with Jay? That's oh, you know how you be on IG and all that. I haven't seen John Thompson this trip, so I don't know. Deal. I've tried everything. You know, I'm losing my hair. I've tried all the dyes that said they won't bother your skin. I've tried all those oils that say they're gonna make your hair grow back. I mean, I buy everything, all the pills. You know what I'm saying? I mean, literally, I buy everything. I'll be trying everything. You know, I'm like, what was that alien movie? Prometheus. How the girl's father was like, he was trying to get the fountain of youth, and he came out at the end, and the alien like smacked his ass down and shit. I'm like that, man. I'm trying to find the fountain of youth, right? So I'll be trying everything. This is your stomach is gonna be good with this, and this is going. I try all the pills, all the oils, the gels, everything. Oh, get rid of parasites. I done bought all kind of shit. I do all of that shit, right? Yeah, the botana oils, all of that, and 99.9% of that shit don't work. It don't work. So I want to make a channel where I buy the thing, I show y'all the thing, and then I try the thing, and then I tell you, yo, that shit don't work. So all them oils that's gonna make your hair grow back, and the soaps that you can wash your beard with, and your beard is gonna turn black, don't none of that shit work. Okay. So my man, somebody said something about the dermatologist will inject medication in your scalp, which helps people. Unruly traveler. What I'm going to do is something that my friend did. Now, only thing that works is finasteride. No. This is different. And I know some of y'all don't know, but I'm a barber, so anything that got to do with hair and all that stuff, I'm gonna share. And my boy's a barber. He don't want to tell me about it. They do a process where they take your blood and they spin the plasma in your blood and they inject it back into your head. My man said he did that and his shit was growing back. A girl, my sister said, I mean, my daughter said her friend did the same thing. Oi, oi. Anyway, so our PRP treatment, is that what it's called, Tim? Yep, 100%. So some of y'all heard about this, right? Y'all heard it's good. So I'm gonna do that when I return from, I learned my Spanish. I don't move like these dudes. I'm buying in. So yeah, so when I go back, I'm gonna get my first treatment when I go back, when I leave here. So I'm gonna get like, I think you're supposed to get like 5 treatments, but my boy said he only had 1 or 2 treatments. He said it shit hurt too much. But I want my hair back. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to go bald. So, yeah, I've seen something. But I'm gonna see if that works, and I'm gonna let y'all know. Instead of going to Turkey and getting them pulling out your hair and putting it back in and all that, that don't sound like something I want to do. Now, I also heard they do stem cell too. Oh yeah, wow. I also heard they do stem cell. So I'm gonna try to, if this don't work, I'm gonna try the stem cell. PRP looks solid. Yeah, so I'm just sharing with y'all. Any of y'all going bald or losing hair, your hair getting thinner. Now I don't know if how about beard growth. I don't know, but my man said he had more hair growth all over his body. Meaning, because this dude never had a beard, he only had this, and he said he got hair over here and over here. So I don't know. I'll keep y'all tuned in on my global paper. So the early 2000s, There were so many girls in Copacabana selling pee. If you were at the Mia Pataka, I know about that restaurant at 12 noon. It was ridiculous. Trust me, Brazil was way better. I'm not saying it wasn't better than Colombia at all. All I'm saying is that they probably saved themselves from taking it off the street so bad. You know what I mean? It's all right. So we'll all go bald, come home with a nah. It's people who don't go bald. So you go bald for a reason, and if you could figure it out, you could stop it. But it's plenty dudes with a full head of gray hair, and I wouldn't mind being one of those dudes. Actually, I'm not retired. I never retired, and I'm an entrepreneur. So my goal is always to make money. Now, I work more with my brain and I put my money to work for me. So think in terms of that. If you can do things, start businesses and invest your money into things, assets that could read you some dividends, that's where you want to go. It's not about retirement. Because a lot of people retire and end up having to go back to work because one, they're used to working, and two, their retirement, pension, and all that is not enough. So I'm not retired, but I don't have to physically going to a job site because I run my own businesses. So look at it like that. Never retire. It's not about retiring. When you retire, sometimes you die, you know what I'm saying? So it's not about retiring. It's about shifting. It's about making your money your slave. You know what I mean? Make your money work for you. Yeah, like you whip your whip, like get in there, bitch, and make some money for me. You invest it here, you be like, make some money for me, ho. That's how you want to do with your money. You want your money to make you, like, okay, let me give you an example. And I'm not no financial guru or nothing, but if you have, say you got 100,000 in the bank or in your safe, right? You're losing money by just having it in your bank. Now, if you take that 100,000 and you will be pulling and spending 100,000. Even if I need 1,000 for this. Oh, I need to help my daughter out, 10,000. Oh, I need to do this roof, 10,000. So imagine you got 100,000 and over the last 5 years, you done pulled like 30,000 out and it's depreciating. You put them 30,000 out for emergencies. Now you spent 30,000 of the 100 and you don't got nothing to show for you. But you could take that 100,000, buy a property, put it on Airbnb, and if you sell a property, you could probably get your 100,000 back. But in the meantime, that 100,000 is working for you. So whether you make 1,000 a month, or 500 a month, or 300 a month, you still got your money invested in a property, which is going to increase in value over time, and you making some money with your money. You feel me? That's what you got to do with your money. Whether you're going in the stock market, whether you're putting some in real estate, whether you're putting it in Bitcoin, whether you're opening up a small business, try and make your money make some money for you. If you lose your hair, Zoe, your baldy rate is going to go down. Your baddie rate is going to go down 50%. Well, I did have a baldy at one time, so it just changed the type of girls that's attracted to me. I did rock a baldy for like 3 years. So I know what it is to have a baldy, and I don't prefer a baldy, but I had like a patch in my head when I had my dreads, and I had a patch in my head, and I had to get some shots in my head to get my hair grow back. This was when I was like 18, 19, and people was like, "Oh, we going bald," and then my hair grew back. So I know what it's like to wear a baldy. Y'all just ain't see me with a baldy, but there was a whole group of girls was like, I like you with a baldy. I didn't like myself with a baldy, but yeah. Go down 50%? No, because charisma, okay, I dress nice, I'm charismatic. I think I smell good most of the time, and I groom myself. So even if I had a baldy, my beard gonna be tight. So that's like 10% for grooming, 10% for style, 20% for personality. You know what I'm saying? And then another like maybe 10, 15% for looks. Another 10, 15% because you're not a bum. So it can't be 50%, even though I know you joking. It can't be 50%. It gotta be like, you know, I'm gonna lose maybe 30%. Nah, a bald man with a beard is fine. The most women I travel, a lot of my bald head and beard is still pulled. Yeah, I know. You still gonna get it. If you good looking, I got a nice smile, I'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it might change. It might shift the dynamic of the girl who's attracted to me though, for sure. Being in shape, smell good, dress good, and talk good. Yeah, that's definitely points. Or you could rock a fly hat all the time. Yes, that's another option. Having a baldy back in the Onyx days was probably lit. Michael Jordan kind of made the baldy lit, really. It was my MJ. When he embraced the baldy, LeBron James is trying to embrace the baldy now. His hair's so low that, like, I was watching the game last night. I'm like, does LeBron James got a baldy? But his hair is so light. But LeBron James should not be struggling because he got too much money and he could go get one of them treatments. He could have got a hair transplant. He could have got the plasma shit. Like, he got the best medical you could find. So for somebody to be a billionaire, it's one thing if he said, I don't care, I'm a billionaire, then just go bald. But he's trying to hold on to his hair. So to have that much money and access to that much information and still be looking crazy, I don't understand that. That part I don't understand. If you look like the dude from Maze, Frankie Beverly's. MJ had a lot of women like The Rock. Yeah. MJ embraced the baldy early. He ain't try to hold on. He ain't try to hold on. Especially when you dark skinned too. Like, you could rock a baldy when you black. When you dark skinned, because you usually don't have no like different color head than your face. And when you dark skinned, your complexion is closer to the color of your hair. So like light skinned dudes, you always see that. You always see they baldy because all of this should be green. So it looks worse on light skinned dudes and white and pale people because you see how much they balding, but you can't see where Michael Jordan's balding. Once he cut his shit bald, and it's just a bald head. Like Katie Katie be looking crazy. Why won't he just cut that? He got a funny shaped head too, but why these dudes? I know you got money, but damn, go to Turkey, go get the blood plasma spin, go get the. I mean, Kobe went and got the stem cell surgery for his knee, right? Or was it his ankle? They could get the stem cell for their hair. I guess sometimes you got so much money you don't know what's going on in the underworld. I guess maybe. Yeah. Vision subscriber. I read an article that said men with a beard represent stability to women, so they get the women that want to get married and settle down. Now that's bullshit. Women like, hey, come on, man, y'all seen my track record? Y'all seen them they touch your beard, dogs. Women only touch your face if you mad handsome or you got dimples or something. But when you got a beard, they also touch your face because they want to touch your beard. They do this all the time. They do this and this all the time when you got a beard. They want to touch you. I don't know, the beard is magnetic. I found the beard to be magnetic. And I don't know if it's just because, a black man's beard is like a little puffy, like an afro, like it might be like black cotton, you know what I mean? So they want to touch it. Whereas maybe a man with a straight hair, maybe it's not the same, but they be like, they want to touch that beard, man. You know how many times they can't help it, they want to touch that beard. You see Floyd Mayweather, he went and got the beard, the fake beard. He wanted the beard too. Mayweather went to Turkey. Yes, he did. Remember Karl Malone was fitting that shit is finally shaved. Yeah, Karl Malone. And Karl Malone had the silky Negro hair. He had the Indian hair. And I'm sure he got a lot of broads. But Karl Malone, certain people could rock a bald head. Like Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil looked okay with his halo. So did George Jefferson. Sometimes, like, see, George Jefferson and Uncle Phil became popular and famous with their bald head. So it's different when you become famous with your bald head. So yeah. What you mean teenagers? Max Vision Films. I'm out here, so Rio my second home. Congratulations, brother. Carl Malone, like them 16 years old. Y'all wow for that, Johnny. Then Jack. Women want to touch your beard because hair has energy. Maybe that too, because they want to touch your dreads too. Yeah, it does have energy. Tariq Nasheed has a unit on top of his head. Really? He does? I don't know. I don't watch him that often. He a funny dude though. And he did make some great documentaries. But he got too much division. He love roasting people, man. He gotta be a little more constructive. But I guess he making his money now off of, YouTube, so I could make money off of YouTube if I wanted to talk ish about people all day. But I don't want to do that, man. I don't want to contribute in that way. My battery is low as on 10%, so I'm gonna rock out until it turn off. Back in the days, ninjas rocked the halo, but they was 25 years old, my dad included. But they had a beard though, right? Your dad had the halo, but he had a beard, right? He on the FBA is mad this divisive. Yeah, I don't agree with all that, like I understand what he's saying, but the way he goes about it's just confident no matter what hair you rocking. True, but don't get it twisted. When you got your hair, you look younger, you look healthier. You feel me? It's just the way people look at you. If you got a bald splickalick, it make you look older. It make you look less vibrant. So you better off like Nori and Jay-Z. These dudes rock no hair or bald heads for a long time, where they walk their hair so close. When they finally grew it in, Jada Kiss, you were like, oh shit, I didn't know you still had hair. It was like that, right? What you think of Cape Verdean people? I'm Cape Verdean and I rep Africa. Justin Holmes, I don't know. People keep telling me to go there, but other people saying it ain't that much to do. So what do you think about Cape Verde? How you travel alone? You don't feel lonely? Yeah, I feel lonely sometimes, but if I want some company, it's just usually a phone call away. I'll step out my comfort zone and holla at her. You know what I'm saying? I might get a couple smiles and laughs there. Listen, the only thing stopping me from having a girlfriend here in Brazil is the language, because I definitely can get them to stop and say hi, but it's just getting that other stuff rolling. That's the problem. Yeah, that's a Flamingo kit. No, I just happen to have some red. Some red. I'm matching. You know what I'm saying? This is Omega. We're gonna do it right if we're gonna do it. You better walk around with Flamingo when you in Rio. Opposites attracts. Women can't go beds. Well, some of them can. Nothing. So, what countries on your travel list next year? I don't know yet. Yeah. More rich people are moving out of Rio, though. Maybe. I don't know. Don't matter to me. I'm not here for the rich people. I'm here because this is one of the number one visited places in the world. That's why I got my place here. And one block from the beach, baby. Come on, man. The beach is too big. And then you got Ipanema, huge. Then you got LeBlanc. Then you got so many. Be close to the water, listen to the breeze, have a drink, put your feet in the sand. It's energy, baby. It's energy. I gotta be near the water, man. Water is life. Water is life, man. I haven't been to Lima in the summertime. There's a lot of surfing going on our beaches, and it's rocky. But there are beaches where people are out sunbathing and getting in the water. But I haven't been there at the right season to actually enjoy the beach. Now they have some beach towns and beach cities, so I'm gonna get there next time. Just this trip, I didn't feel like going back to the airport and flying to another city and then flying back to Lima. I wasn't in the mood. I was only there for 3 weeks. So maybe next time I'm gonna go to the beach city. I got two of them on my list, and I'll let y'all see how that goes. What's really good? Have you ever been to the beach in Niterói? Yes, Niterói Beach is beautiful too. That's what I'm telling you. Like, there's so many beaches in Rio. There's so many beaches that you could go to. It's crazy. Yeah, Lima is definitely cold at times. Birthday bottle on me, wherever you are. Well, I'm gonna be home, so send it in, player. Send it in, Six. I'm gonna be home for my birthday. Send it in. What kind of bottle? You got to be clear. That could be a bottle of beer. I want some Chandon Rosé or some shit. You know what I mean? I drink that good shit. Am I going back to the continent? I might go to Ethiopia. I shout out to Rob from No Excuses. He just gave me his Ethiopia dates again. I might go to Ethiopia before I go to Thailand. Cause yeah, I know he definitely mentioned you could fly Ethiopia Air, and then Ethiopia Air also goes to Thailand. So I might try to do something. You know what I'm saying? Might could. I might slide into Ethiopia for a few days. It would be good for me because he's gonna be there, and I don't have to be there by myself. And he's been there a few times, so I might start my year off with a little Ethiopia drop. You know what I'm saying? Ocho tequila, black hand. Yeah, so yeah, I might just do that. But see, don't make me go. Y'all not gonna make me, but I don't want to go to Ethiopia. Y'all dudes don't be showing up on the views. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I've been chilling lately, because But you know what? Somebody told me that he had to do with my channel. He said he had to unsubscribe and subscribe again and hit the bell notifications because they stopped sending him the notifications. So maybe everybody could unsubscribe and subscribe again and hit the bell notifications and see if you start getting because he said he wasn't getting the leads when I was going on and stuff. He wasn't. So YouTube be on some funny shit. So you're from Harlem. You have to drink the good stuff. Larry Fly, tell him, I gotta drink that good shit. Tell him, I'm from Harlem, by way of Brooklyn though. I'll be honest, I'm not feeling Ethiopia. I can't rock with it. They not thick enough. What? I seen plenty thick Ethiopians in my life. I seen plenty thick Ethiopians. What? No, I'm not staying in Rio for New Year's. I'm not staying. Trying to rent this place out and get 600 a night. Trying to get the big bucks. Fuck around, I might get 1,000 for one night. I never see no YouTuber pull one. Let me say it like that. Laughing. Pull one what? Pull a girl in Brazil? I definitely pulled one on camera before. You just ain't see it. Right here on this beach, player. Right here on this beach. A lot of thick. Oh, in Ethiopia, you saying? A lot of thick, beautiful women in Ethiopia. English level, infrastructure, and cleanliness Yeah, maybe that's dude is bugging. I'm in DC. Plenty thick. Yeah, what? I'm in New York and then DC and in Houston. Forget them. What? Shit. They thick as shit doing that next shit. I might end up in the hospital trying to do that fucking dance. Ain't no way. All of them gonna have like what's the thing that the football players have when they be getting mad concussions? I don't know how they don't end up in the hospital doing all that shit. Them and the Eritreans, I don't know, man. I see all the Colombian girls online going crazy and making money. Oh, I don't know about that. Stop it, five. They're not going back to the streets like Austin and KG, etc. CTE doing them head dances. They were looking like chicken dances. These dudes think they know what's going on because they watch a couple videos. Chip, yeah, you gotta experience certain things for yourself, player. Certain things you gotta experience for yourself. And it depends, I seen Lord out there, he looked like he had a good time. He had a real good tour guide in Ethiopia. Dude took him to all kind of parties and clubs. Yeah, that's what I think I need too. I need people to host me when I come to certain countries. So they could like, listen, we taking you to all the fly shit. Don't worry about it. Your followers are gonna love it. Ethiopia is landlocked, no beaches. I lived in Dubai. I seen plenty of thick Ethiopians, but I want to see y'all pull some, not the regulars. That's up to them and up to us, man. We can't just pull them if they don't want us. They be more into their own people. Bear down on point though. Nothing. So, what are five of your favorite cities in the world? Don't have to be in order. Rio, Medellin. If it wasn't the crime and the drugging, Medellin is beautiful. Cape Town or Joburg, probably Joburg, but Cape Town is dope too. That's that three. Did I say I wouldn't say Pattaya is my favorite city, but this one city in Thailand, I will say that. What other city? Right now, Lima have to be on the list. I'm really liking Lima, Peru. What else do I like? What else do I like? As far as the city is concerned, mm, I don't know. I would have to say that's it. I have to say that's it. I like the name too. Man, they got some beautiful girls on the beach, man. They always got beautiful girls out here. Look at that. God damn. They always have it, man. Beautiful people. I have beautiful people here. Vision subscriber, and the women are not giving it up like that in Ethiopia. Okay. Alfonso said they ain't giving it up. That's what I'm saying. That's why I would miss on that. They picky. Do you have a list of new places you would like? You know what? I really wanted to go to that church that they built in the ground. Like, there's certain places I want to go. Now, I don't know if you can go see that at this point because I heard something's going on where you might not be able to see that. But I've always wanted to go to Ethiopia for that. You know what I'm saying? I always wanted to go for that. Damn, these girls is fine out here, man. Shit. These Brazilian men are lucky, man. God, is it? You been to Ethiopia? Alfonso. He said he laughed. Ethiopia is our homeland. Ethiopia is for Black Americans. Why you say that? Justin Holmes? We don't even look like them. Ethiopians have a rare look. Ethiopians have a unique look, which is similar to Eritreans, but then Somalians have a rare look. They're different tribes, man. They're not the same. They ain't the same. The women are giving up there, but they men don't like us. I've been there 4 times. Okay. Justin Holmes, nah. But live in Saudi, Kuwait, Dubai. They are there in 1,000s, but they are not the ones you go for. If you want thick, I would try Uganda, Ghana, or Nigeria. My OG Davis. What up, Zoe? I was by Levels on Nostrand by Bed-Stuy Fish Fry. Yeah, Bed-Stuy Fish Fry. They still open? I haven't been by my store in like 2 years. Ethiopia is dope for the attraction, but for the women to go to Uganda or Rwanda. What's your new favorite tech right now, Zoe? This DJI, it's like I got this little DJI insert. What's it called? I forgot what the name it is. I did a video on it. Now it connects with this and you plug it into your phone. That's why it sounds so good. That's my new tech. Well, what is it called? They don't sell it in America actually. You had to get it on the back end. But they got this. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna take this out. I hope it doesn't disconnect. This is the new tech that my new favorite tech. I didn't mess up my audio, but I'm back. But that's my new favorite tech. But I'm about to get that DJI, that new small DJI joint, the little joint. I forgot what it's called, but I'm about to get that.